Leaf fans, I don't know what to say. Honestly, I got a lot of words for you guys, and I got a lot of words for your team. Let's get into it. So, I know it's not looking good for the Toronto Maple Leafs when it comes to making a playoff spot, to making the playoffs this year. They're currently 8th in the Atlantic. Ottawa passed them last night as they beat the Colorado Avalanche 5-2. But for Toronto, they're 0-5-1. They're 0-4-1 in their last 5 games. They play tonight against the Seattle Kraken. At what point are they going to wake up and start playing like they used to play the year before? Where they were like one of the top teams in the Atlantic Division. They're playing like they don't try anymore. If they don't make the playoffs this year, this will be the first time since the 2015-16 season that they do not make the playoffs. That year, they won the draft lottery and drafted Austin Matthews, first overall. Jets fans were most likely pissed off at that, as they drafted Patrik Laine, second overall. But the funny thing about that is, Patrik Laine has made it to the conference final. Austin Matthews has yet to make it to the conference final. As they sit in 8th in the Atlantic, their playoff hopes are slowly coming to an end. You got 29 games left, including tonight's game. You guys need to wake the fuck up. Otherwise, you're going to watch Buffalo, of all teams, and Montreal go to the playoffs. As you guys go golfing. Maybe that's what the job is. They're going to book an early tee time for April 14th, for April 15th. Once the regular season ends on the 14th of April. Where the fuck are their top stars? Where's John Tavares? Where's William Nylander? Mind you, he's out when he's not flipping off a TSN reporter or whoever the fuck was carrying that camera. Where's Austin Matthews? He's supposed to be the captain. I get it. Being a captain for an original 6 team is hard. Also, playing for an original 6 team is hard because the spotlight is on you. But Matthews has only got 26 goals this season. Caulfield's already at 30. Matthews should have more goals than that. I don't know what's going on with him. All I know is allegedly he may be injured now, which is also not good, especially when he's supposed to go to the Olympics for Team USA. But where is everyone? I know there's fans that are blaming Joseph Woll and Dennis Hildeby, but I don't think it's just the goaltenders. Again, Montreal's got their problems too with goaltending. Montembeault has not been good. But it's the entire team. The entire team's not playing good. Again, 0-4-1 in their last 5. Their most recent loss coming to the hands of Buffalo by getting smacked around 7-4. They lose 4-1 to Colorado last Sunday. Then they lose to Vegas 6-3 in Marner's return back to Scotiabank Arena. Mind you, Marner did not register a point or a goal in that game. but you still lost. You lost 3 in a row, right there. Well, actually, you lost 5 in a row. One of those games was an overtime loss. So at least you got a point there, but the regulation losses, the 4 regulation losses in that homestand. Now you're going to the West Coast, and now you're going to Seattle, You got until Wednesday. This coming Wednesday is the final games before the Olympic break. After that, what Toronto team are we going to get? Are we going to get the one that doesn't care? Or are we going to get one that wants to go back to the playoffs and avenge their loss to the Florida Panthers? Which, by the way, they're out of the playoffs right now, too. But they're close, along with Philly. It's either you wake the fuck up, or take the top draft pick. Your top draft pick. Hopefully you did not give it to Boston. Is Matthews missing Mitch Marner that badly? Because again, 26 goals. There's I think he is injured. I think he's playing with an injury. And the pressure's getting to him. Is Craig Berube's message getting stale? I know after Tuesday's game, Craig Button said that Toronto should sell. Steve Dangle, in his LFR video, who's been reacting to every single Leaf game for the past 19 years, I don't know how the hell he does it. I don't know how the fuck he does it. Says that the Leafs should sell. If they feel like they're not going to make the playoffs, yeah. I'd say start offloading at the deadline. Give these players a chance to go to a contender. Fans saying that we should trade Nylander for him flipping off somebody, that's stupid. If I was him, I would have done the same thing. You're already down 3-0, and you got somebody pointing at camera, and he was just joking around. He got fined $5,000 from that. Solid. But again, what the hell is the Leafs going to do now? You got 29 games left. There's still a lot of time to go on a heater and try to push for the playoff spot. But if you don't, and then you could kiss the season goodbye and forget about making the playoffs. And I swear to God, I don't want to hear another Leaf fan say, this is our year. After losing to Florida last year, this year they were saying it's their year. It's their year for what? To not make the playoffs? Do they want to still be losers since 1967? I don't know what else to say. All I know, it's going to be a tough season. It's going to be a tough 29 games for the Toronto Maple Leafs and for Leafs Nation. I feel bad for any Leaf fan. Not just any Leaf fan, every Leaf fan right now. And I'm a Habs fan. I don't even cheer for your team. Mind you, I had to, again, like I just said, I had to watch Montreal fail to make the playoffs every single year. 2019 we got close. Very close. Last year we just squeaked in. Just to lose to the Washington Capitals. But for the Leafs, this is shocking. Hopefully you guys can pick up the win tonight. If not, I wonder what that LFR is going to be. Because I don't think I could take watching Steve Dangle get upset over the Leafs every single night. It's no longer funny. That is kind of funny still. But anyways, this is Colin signing out. Have a good one. Good luck, Leaf Nation.